That's what I thought. Glasses back on.
Take this leg out. Put them straight.
I feel like I'm having a heart attack, actually.
That's fine.
I feel like I'm having a heart attack.
Stop, Stephanie. What is wrong with you, dude? That's not what a seizure looks like, Stephanie. Come on.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
And where are the dudes that will take you on a date or out to eat and don't expect to get anything back?
Huh?
Cause you telling me I gotta fuck you, suck you, do all this nasty stuff in the back of your car just because I want some wings?
When a guy meets your friends for the first time, should he pay for all your friends, even if there's like 4 of them? 1, 2, 3, yes.
Modern women are just freeloaders. I've came to the conclusion that when they see a man, they say, okay, what can I get out of him? They bring their friends. They're like panhandlers. Always got their hand out. Give me some food. Give me some food. Give me some food. Feed me, feed me, feed me. And here's the thing. If you ask for something, if you're like, okay, what am I getting out of this? They're like, what you mean? They're bringing friends. So not only expect you to pay for them, they expect you to pay for random chicks. I can see if you was like, okay, all right, you can smash my friends. You can hook up my friends. But I ain't even getting none out of your friends. These chicks, all they just want is something free.
Anybody want to split rent and take trips together? You can cheat. I don't care anymore.
I like this one.
So angry for what? Why are you turning? Yo, does anybody else's girlfriend do this just because I didn't want to buy her food?
Why?
Why
didn't you want pizza? Who doesn't want pizza?
Because we just bought groceries.
And?
Listen, it's on a lot of men. Too many guys who don't have a backbone, who don't want to hold these women accountable. Let's be honest with you. A lot of guys are scared to be alone. They want some consistent bedroom action. So they put up with chicks like this. Look at her. Bad attitude. I mean, they just went grocery shopping. I mean, the caption says, when she's mad because I don't want to get her pizza. That's sad. These are like, they're conditioned to be overgrown children, to have bad attitudes. She's throwing a temper tantrum. This is a grown chick. And she crying over some pizza? Man, get rid of these women, man. Let them fend for themselves.
Okay.
What?
Remember that tonight.
Then they use remember that tonight. See, a lot of these chicks, they in relationships, they dangle sex above your head. So if you don't do what they want you to do, what's gonna happen is they ain't gonna give you no box. You ain't getting no sex.
Because I didn't want to get pizza?
Yes, because you didn't want to get pizza. Who doesn't want pizza?
I got rejected 47 times before I got a date. And after that date, I got rejected again. Man, I was desperate.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
Are you gonna pay for this?
Nah, you got it, bro.
Okay. Sorry, men aren't men these days anymore. I gotta pay for everything, I guess. Do y'all take Apple Pay? Okay, well I left my debit card in the car, so I guess we can go.
Damn.
I'm serious. Sorry about that. Maybe if I had a real gentleman, he would just pay for it, but whatever. Thank you.
I'm 32 years old. That means I've hit the wall 2 years ago, and my life has been amazing. Best 2 years.
Here are some things that I think should be for women only. Number 1, cell phones.
Women.
If you invite me out for a dinner or drinks, especially during the weeknight, I have a child to take care of. Don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not. So unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
I need a man. I need a man because I'm tired of doing a man's job. I don't want to be an independent woman anymore.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I had that grill delivered 3 months ago and I still haven't put it together because I don't know how. And I don't want to, and I don't want to learn.
Majority of women are absolutely delusional. They are.
How so?
But why? Oh, well, they're delusional because they believe that there's this special man specifically for them.
Yes.
that will worship the ground that she walk on for eternity and not see any other woman besides her and not have any sexual desire for another woman outside of her and give her all of his money and all of his attention to her.
I'll add on to what she's saying. Women, they just feel as though they don't have to do anything when it comes to dating and the courting phase, right? They just should just exist. They wake up, put on makeup, and a guy's gonna knock on their door, or they're gonna go outside and Prince Charming is gonna give them everything they want. They're gonna roll the red carpet out and say, hey, I'll give you the perfect life, while these women just exist. They don't want to put in no effort. Guys, when women see us, as crazy as it sounds, they just see us as a walking ATM. We're second-class citizens. We should be worshiping them. We should be just showering them with praise and compliments. And this is why so many are single. Like, dealing with most modern women in a relationship, it's like a second job. You got to do all these different things. And what's the real benefit? Some bedroom action, some sex, like that's it. Like, that's why a lot of guys are saying, I'm done. Because these women, they expect so much, but they give very little in return.
Time. Yeah. And she believes that the older she gets, the more opportunity that she's going to face. You know why? Because she does not understand men.
Grown people should never laugh.
The caption says, when your boyfriend pays for you and your bestie. Am I smashing your bestie or what? Because I ain't crazy.
Dude, this fucking white boy situationship fucking pandemic is taking over my fucking life! Because tell me why you, as a 6-foot man, are scared of a relationship. That's what you're scared of. Literally, what? You could knock me out with one blow, but a relationship scares you? Being called my boyfriend, is that scary?
I'm paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out again.
And so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and?
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't.
Look at the waitress. She's just standing there, and like, okay, I'll go order it. Caption says, "Woman makes man pay for her kids' food on first date." Man, guys, when y'all gonna learn to just say enough is enough? Why do y'all keep participating in this mess? All these chicks just want is handouts. And single mothers are actually worse because they want you to take care of them, pay for their food, pay for their kids' food. Like, why? What's the point of continuing to participate and be you basically being emasculated on a date? You are walking ATMs to these modern women. And if you can't fund their lifestyle, if you can't give them what they want, they don't want nothing to do with you.
I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and?
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold on. Don't do that.
Why you not bring two, please?
What's in there, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date.
Can you bring 2 orders?
But I said, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
They daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you.
What's up? You looking good?
What's up?
What's going on? You get in?
I need $250 for the babysitter.
You need $250 for the babysitter?
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm saying, like,
you want to go on this date, right? You want to go on a date? Want to take me on a date? I need $250 for the babysitter.
Why don't you get in the car? Like, come on, you.
I can't just leave my kids.
We've been talking about this shit all week,
without paying the babysitter.
If I was a guy, I'd be so scared to be in a relationship in America because they are willing to be traditional, but the women are not, and they get nothing in return for their money, their time, or their resources. And the girl ends up cheating or not willing to cook or make a sandwich, and it's just, I'm so happy I'm not a man because, you know, like, what the hell?
Shit. Oh, shit. Bro. Wow.
I need you to pay for this because if I'm cooking, you can at least pay. This is a first date, and you can pay for these groceries.
What you mean I gotta pay for it? It's the first date. What do you mean? You the one invited me over for you invited me over for dinner.
I may have invited you over for dinner.
Let me tell you something, guys. The older you get, it doesn't get any better. Matter of fact, the women get worse. They get in even more entitled. Look how she's looking. This chick probably in her early 60s and still talking about you got to pay for this. It don't get no better. Listen, if I'm gonna pay for something, you might as well go on overseas. At least it's gonna be some quality. Chicks look way better. Don't got the attitudes like they got in the West, in America. These chicks old and they demand you to pay.
Dinner, but
So you're
I invited.
We're in a grocery store.
So what?
So I walk off for you. I won't pay for none of these. I'm not.
You're not gonna walk off on me either.
That's sad, man. He probably in his early 60s too. He like, man, he just trying to, enjoy the rest of the time he have on earth. And you got chicks at self-checkout talking about you gotta pay. Ask yourself, is it worth it? Some of y'all in y'all 20s, maybe 30s watching this, it don't get no better. It's not. Walk away while you can.
What do you mean?
When you're younger in your 20s, like who the fuck wants to get married and settle down?
Yeah.
Some people, but not me at that point.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to feel the thrill. I want to be getting my head bashed into the mattress. I want to be getting flipped upside down. And then I want to be getting ghosted the next day. I want to have my heart ripped out of my chest. And I want to do it all over again and then some. And then when you get a little older, you're kind of like, I literally don't have time.
Unfortunately, guys, this is what your modern woman looks like in society. Somebody that just wants to live for the thrill, do all the crazy ventures they possibly can. When they're ready, they will settle down.
I'm sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate taxes? It's all women here.
I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday girl.
You invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you. Ernestine invited you. I'm responsible for who I brought.
Okay, you're the only man at the table. I'm sorry, hold on. We was all doing Russian roulette, paying with credit cards and all that. Now all of a sudden you want to split checks? We doing split checks now?
That was 2021.
Y'all wait.
Things were different.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. This is my birthday, for real. Okay. Like, you the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the checks?
She said, you the only man at the table. That's what they see us as. You a man, you pay. Is it worth it? Ask yourself.
$100 for this whole table, and it's my birthday. It's only chance.
Women think they just should come along for the free ride. They don't like putting in effort when it comes to this dating and stuff. They don't like to do nothing. They just want to show up and receive. That gets so tiring after a while. It's annoying. Even if you got the money, you like, man, like, what you gonna do for me? That's why they don't like the question, what do you bring to the table? Because it holds them accountable. It makes them participate in the dating and relationship phase, not just gimme, gimme, gimme. No, you got to reciprocate. And modern women don't like doing that. They don't like giving you nothing. They think that their presence is enough for you.
Are you kidding me right now?
If that was the case, I just took you out.
Trey, are you going to let him sit here with a whole table full of women? It's not a responsibility. And when y'all get a husband, y'all got so embarrassed. I'm not paying for anything. He's paying at the table. He needs to pay. No, because I'm saying that's ghetto talking about split checks. I don't do that. I don't split checks. That's not ghetto. You get money, like you're supposed to take care of.
I don't do my husband's laundry, and I haven't done it for a very long time. He does his own laundry on his own time.
And they're like, he opened the door for me, he paid for my food, he walked me to the door. Oh, I love him, he's such a gentleman. It's like, no! That's what he's supposed to do!
If that's what men are supposed to do on dates, what are the things that girls are supposed to do on dates? I'm genuinely asking because I've never heard anyone say this. Men are supposed to ask you out. They're supposed to plan the date. They are supposed to open your door. They're supposed to buy you flowers. For some people like that. Some people don't. They're supposed to pay. They're supposed to pull out your seat. They're supposed to open your car door. All those things. If those are the list of things that men are supposed to do to be considered a gentleman or chivalrous, what are the things that girls are supposed to do?
Like, you really just should have paid for all our food.
For one, I'm not paying for everybody.
It got to be 1, 2. Let's count all the women out there, including this chick. They just want you to be accountable for them. Modern women are basically overgrown children. It's the truth. Pay their bills. Buy them food. And if you don't do it, they throw temper tantrums. These are cackling hyenas out here. What does that man get out of paying for y'all stuff? Listen, modern women are freeloaders. This is facts.
Food, it's your birthday, cool, but I'm not doing that. It's 18. Why do you gotta pay for all y'all food though? You brought 18 things.
Where's the man? Where y'all boyfriends at? What are the dudes that's smashing y'all? Why they not sending y'all no money? Why they not paying for nothing?
I'm finna leave you. You staying here with them or you coming with me?
If a man doesn't invest into you, if a man doesn't pay for dinner dates or your bills or your rent or your nails or your hair, and he doesn't even spend a single dime on you, this man does not love you.
What?
Bruh.